Hello everybody, so welcome to my live today with Laurafernandezdesigns. I'm just going to try and add Laura in. Bear with me a second. Let's see if we can find her. There she is, Laura. And invite. I get so stuck on. Right, I've sent it. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work?
Yeah!
Hi!
I'm so glad that worked.
I know. Honestly, the amount of times that I've done this, you would think I'd get it right, but honestly, I do it wrong every time.
Oh gosh, it's my first one, so.
Ah, well, it'll be nice and creative, this one. So, but let's have a quick chat about you. So, how are you anyway?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Just still plodding through. Yeah, but no, it's nice to get to chat to people like you because because obviously me and Hayley aren't working in the office at the moment together.
Yeah.
So it's really nice that we get to actually talk to other creative people.
Definitely. Missing that interaction.
I know. So tell us a little bit about you first before we get into the
Yeah, making. So I'm Laura of Laurafernandezdesigns. Not very creative, but I make jewellery, specifically with polymer clay. So earrings, necklaces, jewellery dishes, sort of a good mix of everything really. And I've been doing it now for about 3 to 4 years, so it's been good.
Yeah, no, that's really good. And your designs are so like I've got quite a few of your earrings already. So your designs are beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
But today we are collaborating, aren't we?
Yeah.
So you have actually just recently brought out like a pick your own kind of like a pick and mix of earrings, haven't you?
Essentially, yeah, because when I'm at a craft fair, so many people say, oh my gosh, it reminds me of sweets, and been in my head for so long, so I thought, oh, pick and mix would be a great idea, and the plan was to do it at craft fairs, and then COVID happened, and so it's all online.
It's such a good idea with the whole because obviously I when I think of your designs, I always think of like the polka dot, like the little dotty ones, and it's so nice that people can actually now just pick what they want for it to go where and what shape and stuff like that. So it's such a good idea.
It's such an important part for me as well that the jewellery is like completely unique, and I thought that's the best way of doing it. If you pick it yourself, no one else is going to have it.
Yeah, definitely. So how do you come up with like new ideas? Because you're doing like your little tiles as well, aren't you? Which are like beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
What's like your inspiration behind a lot of your designs?
Sometimes it's sort of just I'll make it and see if it works.
A
lot of the time, like if I love the colour, then I'll be like, oh, I'll just play with that clay today. But yeah, just sort of like looking for inspiration in architecture, just bits like that for different shapes. Fashion as well, because a lot of the flower press ideas sort of come through in the wildflower design, so sort of a good mix really. I'd like to say there's a main bit that I look at, but I just sort of wing it.
Well, you've got such a unique style. Like I always feel like if I see your earrings, I can kind of tell that they are yours.
Oh, that's good.
No, honestly though, it's such a I'm trying to think of the right word. But it is so personal, like to you. I love them. Anyway, so today we can have more chatting and everything in a sec. But today we are actually, I'm so excited about this. We are going to be decorating some blank earrings.
My pair here.
Yay! So these are the ones Laura sent me. So just nice round blank circles. And we are going to be using our HappyVinyl. To cut out and stick on and decorate, basically, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
exciting.
Shall we tell everyone kind of like what kind of thing we're going to go for, or shall we?
I'm sort of going for, because I love iridescent, which you might be able to tell from all the iridescent acrylic that's everywhere. So I've gone for this.
Ooh.
I've already cheated a little bit because I've cut a bit out. I'm making an iridescent terrazzo design.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. No, that sounds really nice. I'm going to go for, well, I've got these two. Well, I've used some of this already as well, as you can see.
Ooh,
But
nice.
these two are like retro kind of colours. I didn't know whether to do these or should I go for the mint and pink. So
I'm
basically,
a sucker for mint and pink.
I'd try the mint and pink. I'm going to do mint and pink. But I might use this because I'm going to do like a retro daisy design.
Oh, amazing.
On each like circle.
That'll look so good.
This is more your colours, so let's go with that.
Definitely.
So let's get going. We can still have a chat while we're crafting. So what else do you do? Do you do this as a full-time job, or is this like a sideline of something else?
Side project. So it's sort of what I refer to as my 5 till 10 job.
Oh, 5 till 10. That's night times.
Yeah. So by day, I'm a textile designer for an interiors brand.
Oh, really?
Wow,
I didn't know that. That's really.
All the girls have a good input as well on like, oh, you should do this for jewellery, so it is really good.
Oh, how exciting. That sounds really nice. So when you say textile design, is it like surface or is it print?
Yeah. So the print, so for a range of products, so fabric, wallpaper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so a good, something creative, which is always nice.
Yeah. Oh, you're like living the creative dream. You're doing a creative job. You know, and daytime and nighttime. You're like a full-on creative bunny, you are.
I think my other half would have a different idea because I think he's just sick of like bits of clay being everywhere and just random stuff.
My husband's the same. He's like, when is our spare room going to be tidy enough for there not to be like craft stuff everywhere?
That's what a spare room's for.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So I'm just cutting down. I'll show you as I'm kind of going on. I've just cut down like the pink to like kind of fit the bottom circle, and then what I'm going to do is draw onto the back like a daisy kind of shape, and then I can cut it out so I then know that it will fit on there. Oh, lost my pencil. There it is. So it's actually really handy if you want to draw on the vinyl because the back of it is like a paper. It is really it's handy. So with your job, do you find that inspires you as well? Like some of your prints that you do at work, do you find that kind of like feeds into your jewellery?
I think like especially because we look so heavily at trends, so that side of it does definitely play into it. So different colours and it's nice just sort of seeing a little bit of everything as well that you wouldn't usually see. So I guess it does probably creep in somewhere along the way.
Yeah, subconsciously without you realising. That's going to happen. Definitely going to happen. So where did you study? What did you study? Was it anything? Did you do textiles?
I did, yes. I studied printed textiles and surface pattern at what was Leeds College of Art, but is now Leeds Arts Uni.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that was a very hands-on course, which was good.
Yeah.
I feel like I did a lot of different things.
Yeah, definitely. So what made you choose textiles? Did you like kind of do it from a younger age, or?
I think I've just sort of always loved to draw. And it just, I don't know. I remember someone saying to me when I was at college, like, oh, you should maybe try print design. And then it just sort of went from there, really.
Yeah.
Which is what was great about the course at Leeds College of Art, because it was predominantly print and you could just go crazy really with all like the different techniques and
do you know, I remember because I did me and Hayley, we actually both did the same course. We both fashion textiles course in Essex, and I remember my foundation year, that was quite heavily focused on textiles.
Yeah.
And I remember, obviously, now we sell heat presses and everything, but at the time, we used to go down to the degree rooms and we used to, like for textiles wise, create our own fabric. And I remember being set this project for, it was called Poundland Couture, and we had to make a whole outfit from Poundland. And I, with the heat presses, actually melted like shower hooks, like plastic shower hooks all together. It was nuts. It was so much fun.
It's so fun when you look back what you did when you were at college and uni, because you would just never do it now.
Oh my God, no. And if you did do it now, you'd be like, what the hell would I use that for? Like, it was different so
when you're younger and you can just shove it in like a random box in the attic.
Yeah.
Whereas now you'd have to live with it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh dear me. Right, I've got one little daisy, so I've cut one out. Quite cute.
Oh, that looks amazing. I may have cheated a little bit with mine and used something else to cut it out with.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. What are you using?
I've used a cry cut.
Oh, okay. That's fine. You can use that. I did think about doing little shells as well. I'm so into shells and bits and pieces like that at the moment.
Oh, I feel like I'm just getting loads of ideas today. I need to start making a list of different potential new earrings. I know. You could actually sell blank ones, couldn't you, for people to decorate themselves? Definitely. Then completely one of a kind. Yeah. Still your shape, but oh God, this is, I love doing this whole thing. Oh, they're pretty. I like that. Right, I won't show you anymore. I'm going to keep the rest of it a surprise. Oh, I kind of wish oh, actually, I can use the back that I've just peeled off as a template. To draw around. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Oh, dearie me. So, have you got any plans, like, obviously, because like restrictions and everything are being lifted more now, aren't they? Have you got any plans to maybe think about doing craft fairs? Oh, I'd love to do one soon, hopefully. It's definitely what I found that I've missed the most, like not having that interaction with people and just having a general chat about jewellery, really. Yeah. Especially around Christmas, because it's such a big part of the year. You spend every weekend doing a different craft fair, and then for it to just be gone. I know. So it would be so nice to be able to, just talk jewellery at people really again. Yeah, definitely. And I think as well, it's so important for your own inspiration and your own motivation to do it, isn't it? Because obviously, you know, you're obviously creative, but you kind of bounce off of other people when you're creative as well, don't you? Like having ideas, things like that. That's why I like doing these lives with different creative people has been really nice for me and Hayley to do as well. Yeah. Just because we get to have a chat with nice people, really. But no, it's funny as well, like that you miss just sort of talking to other people that are also crafty, because it's about silly stuff like, oh my gosh, I bought this at the weekend and it was amazing, and it's that side of it that's definitely because I think, like, obviously we're all so influenced, aren't we, by what we see around us. Definitely. I think that's been the hard thing about lockdown, is that, you know, we've just been stuck indoors, so it's actually nice to get back out. Oh, so we've got some questions actually. Oh. So hold on, let me have a see. Completely missed that. I know, me too. I was having the zone. So Hayley, she has messaged and said, how long have you been creating jewellery for? So probably four years, I think. I'm trying to think back now. How did you get into jewellery then? Was it just... So I started it just after I'd started my first job out of uni, and I just sort of felt like I needed a little bit of an outlay just to be, I don't know, just sort of something different that was just for me.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing on Pinterest a polymer clay tutorial, so I thought, oh, I can pick that up at Hobbycraft. I'll give that a go. And then started making far too many beads, and then it just got to the point where I was like, I need to do something about this because I've got about 50 necklaces sat in the spare room.
Oh.
And started my Etsy shop, and then the rest is history. Really.
Yeah, it's like, they are so lovely. So your beads were like the first things that you made then?
Yeah, so started off with the beaded necklaces, and then over time sort of tried different techniques, and then ended up looking into the earrings more because I've always loved a statement earring, so started making them. And
doesn't? Got another
went from there.
Yeah, that's so good. Have you got any other like product ideas that you think you might want to try out?
I'd love to maybe look at homeware options a little bit more. So I love making the tiles that you mentioned earlier. And
they are beautiful. They're such good gift ideas, aren't they? Like I think I'd said to you in the past about like friends who get married. Obviously this year's been a bit different, but when people get married, getting a tile like that, then maybe with like the date or something. It's such a lovely idea. So for everyone watching, you need to go and have a look at Laura's Etsy page. It's so nice. It is lovely. So do you kind of make to order, or do you just, like you say, kind of have a play with what you fancy on that particular day?
So it's a little bit varied. Sometimes it will be, I'll just sort of have in my head a collection that I want to make, and then I'll make that, and then that'll go on Etsy. But I do offer custom orders, or if anyone says, oh, I love that, but could you do it in this colour? So it's pretty flexible, and because everything's made in small batches, it does make it easy to sort of do what people want. And I think that's something that I do want. It's so important for me that everything is one of a kind. So I don't want to start mass producing. And
no, definitely not. What's your favourite design, out of interest?
Oh, probably they're a pair of like the circle dangles that have got tiny little flowers all over them. Multicolours. I think it might be the pair that you bought.
I think I have got them.
They were one of my first 3D pairs, and I just, that design for some reason I just love.
Have you got any to hand that you can show everyone?
I don't think I do. I'll have a quick. I don't think I do, because they're on my list to make next.
Oh. Have you got any that you just to hand that you can kind of show anyone, like show everyone?
There's a few pairs here that are quite different. So more like the floral pair, and then actually these ones also might be a favourite. More like the tropical leaf.
Oh yeah, I love those. They're so lovely.
Anything with a bit of print, really.
Yeah,
print pattern pastel.
I love how you managed to actually get the print in. I honestly, I've tried polymer clay and it's so hard to work with. I don't know how you do it.
It's a tricky one at times. There's been a few that I've had a bit of a rant and a rave about as I'm making them, and they've had to go to one side.
Put them in the pile to look at as to what not to do. Oh no, it's
the first few pairs that I made were just, looking back, were horrendous. So
have you still got them? I hope you still got them.
I actually don't. I just clear out over Christmas. I was like, they need to go. I can't look at them anymore.
You could have kept them as like a rememberable thing. How you started.
What not to do.
Do you know, and I bet they weren't even that bad. I bet they were still really good.
Oh, I don't.
How are you getting on?
I can show you a little snapshot if.
Oh, yeah, do. Yeah.
You can't.
Oh my god, they're so pretty.
I love this vinyl.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, I love them. Shall I show you mine? I think, yeah, actually.
Oh,
I know.
so retro.
They are, aren't they? That's what I was kind of going for. I've been watching Austin Powers recently.
Channeling it into earrings.
I know. I've been so inspired. Oh dear.
It's a great thing to be inspired by, though.
I know, you've got to love Austin Powers. I think I'm so ready for summer now that I just need a bit of colour in my life. Definitely
Especially
need
when
a
we
bit.
keep having days of sunshine, but it's actually freezing cold.
I know. Did you get any snow? Did you get any snow?
We did.
Oh, see, we didn't get enough for it to settle, which I was kind of pleased about, considering the other day I was out there and got burnt.
And then the next day it's snowing.
Yeah, how does that happen? It's madness.
Yeah, that was a lovely surprise to open the curtains to on the morning, of the garden just being covered in a blanket of snow.
Oh, I know when it did start snowing, like it was really light here, but at the time I was watching Frozen with my little girl, and she looked out the window. No!
Oh, bless her. She'll have been thinking like Frozen's come to life.
Yes, she thought all her dreams had come true. Oh dear. So if anybody who's watching has got any other questions for Laura, please fire away. I'm sure Laura won't mind answering any.
To answer.
Yeah. I always find when working with polymer clay that it gets dirty really quick. And I think maybe I've just got dirty hands. But it seems to pick up all bits.
Yeah. Any bit of fluff, it's as if the clay is just a magnet.
Yeah. Do you use like special mats and stuff like that to kind of...
I find working on a tile does really help. Weirdly, a colder tile, which is something that I've realised recently. And then, just constantly keeping everything as dust-free as possible. Yeah.
See, I'm terrible. I'm such a messy worker. Hayley will vouch for me on that one. I'm a terrible worker. So that's probably why I'm not good at it. I'll leave that.
I found as well recently that just because whereas before I would usually just wash my hands with like normal soap, but using a hand sanitizer instead sort of eliminates a lot of the fluff.
There you go.
Was a great revelation.
So now, obviously, we're hand sanitizing every 2 minutes.
Definitely.
You know, your hands are super clean. They're probably also clean apart, aren't they?
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh dear. So, were you still able to work at your like day job during lockdown, or did you have to kind of stop?
Furloughed for a little bit. And then just working away, so which has been quite nice because it's meant that I've still had to get up and get dressed on a morning. While I was furloughed, it was just hair was never done. Never in any clothes.
No, I think it's we was never furloughed because we've been able to work. Luckily, we've been able to work from home, which has been great. But I don't know how I would deal with furlough. Just because it's such it's a bit of a like middle ground, isn't it? Of like,
definitely,
you know, you're going to be going back to work, but when? It's a bit all over the place. So I honestly take my hat off to everybody who was furloughed and has got through it. It's been so hard for so many people. But
it's such a tough time for everyone, isn't it?
I know, but hopefully the light is coming.
On the countdown now for the next range of things to come out.
Yes. Right, mine are done. But shall I show you mine?
Yes.
I added some little...
Oh, I love them.
They're cute, aren't they?
Oh, they're so pretty. They match your jumper.
They do. I can put them in now, actually. How many have I put them in? They're nothing on your 3D ones, though, Laura.
So I have sort of finished one and not the other.
It's so cute. I love that.
And then that one half.
That's I can never say it. That's
I was going to ask you how you pronounced it.
I think it's...
I might pop mine in.
I'm going to say it completely differently now. Hold on, let me just double check our website because I almost need to look at it to remember how to say it. Not paralysis, that's something else, isn't it? That's like a skin condition,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I would try and say it, but I'm hopeless at pronouncing anything.
Either way, it's polarised.
Yeah.
That's
Pop that one in.
Yay! Oh, they're so cute. You might have people who are asking for blank ones now. Oh, yours looks so nice. Oh my god, I want to do them. I want to do your one. What colour did we send you in the end? Was that pink?
It was the white, I think.
White, so it's like a proper iridescent. Yeah.
So very.
Yes, that is really iridescent. Oh, I love that.
I'm going to leave these in now forever.
Yeah, I am. I look so groovy, baby. So obviously we've had a quick chat about like the future and if there's any kind of craft fairs, then obviously you want to do it. But is there anything else? What kind of ideas have you got for your interior things that you want to do? Have you got any idea?
So I weirdly use the ring dishes that I make. We have them dotted all over the house as a coaster.
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
Because the great thing about the polymer clay is it's because it is plastic based, it can take the heat and the cold. So I'd love to maybe look into that side. And then I keep looking at the idea of napkin rings, and I just keep going around in circles really with every possible homeware thing.
Many things that you could make, isn't there? Do you think you can get enough? Because I've never seen it, but can you do like plant pots and things like that from polymer clay?
I think you can if it's thick enough. It's sort of the main issue with the polymer clay is until you bake it, it's very flexible.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be getting it to stay like a pot in the oven that'd be the issue.
Yeah. Because you use quite a lot of haven't you got like a cake tin type dish for dishes, haven't you? Yeah
to get the shape for it.
So do you use like special tools and bits like that to do your cutting out and getting your right shapes?
I sort of just use a scalpel really to get all the like detail to cut it down, but then just a regular, my first cutter that I ever bought was just a cookie cutter.
And I still use
that now. So then mixed in with a few, there's a wealth of them available on Etsy that are different, like polymer clay cutters specifically.
Oh really?
So sort of them, so if anyone's looking to try, Etsy is a great way to start. I honestly don't know how you do like the 3D flowers and things like that. They are so pretty and they're so detailed as well. So detailed. It's a strange one, like, cause I sort of just was playing around with it, and then that's how I came out about doing it. And I think at the time I didn't really think much of it, but so you're very, very talented. You must have patience of a saint. Only with that.
So we are pretty much done, aren't we?
Yeah.
With our beautiful earrings. But you said that you've got a lovely discount code for everybody watching. Oh,
so on our Etsy store, if you just enter Happy at the checkout, you'll get 10% off.
Oh, lovely! Thank you very much. I might actually go and I might actually have to buy some, but I might have to buy some more blanks because I want to make your ones.
Just let me know if you want a blank, and I can send them through.
I love them. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us and with us as well, and these earrings. I love them. So guys, just if you are interested and you want to give this a go, then I suppose they can just buy the white version of like the pick a mix. Yeah,
definitely. Or if there's any other colour that you wanted, you should just drop me a message on Instagram and I can make one up for you.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for chatting with us, Laura. It's so lovely, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon.
Definitely. Thanks.
See you. Bye. Bye.